Welcome back to episode 28 of Daily Drives, and today I'm talking about my time in South Korea. So after I went through the Army's basic training and then the infantry school, the first duty assignment that I got was to Camp Casey in South Korea. And I never really had any kind of inclination or desire to go to Korea, but when the Army gives you orders or your assignment, you don't have much say in it. And so it's a year assignment, which wasn't too bad because you figure you can do pretty much anything for a year. So I get to Korea, they're doing a lot of training and stuff like that. I'm in process with the unit, and the food there is good and stuff like that, but I really wasn't too motivated to see a whole lot of the city and stuff like that. Like, we did a few trips and hiking trips and stuff like that, but besides that, there was a little bit of downtime, especially like at night, because for the most part, if you're not in the field training, then it was almost like a traditional 9-to-5 job with different hours. So the hours would be like 6 a.m. to maybe 4 or 5 p.m. And after that, there's not a whole lot to do, especially during the week. So people aren't going off base, they're not doing stuff. And then for part of the time I was there, they actually locked down the base because of some incidents that happened, and they wouldn't let the soldiers off. So that's even more time that you have spending, on base. So I started to think what I would do with my time, and I had started my this was early in my education career or education pathway. I started my bachelor's about a year or so before that, knocked out the first few classes, and I figured that I have all this extra time, I might as well get a few additional classes knocked out. So that's what I did. So my biggest thing there was having that focus to just get some schooling knocked out, and trying to schedule it between training cycles. So every few months we would be out in the field for up to like a month or so. So of course couldn't do college there, and the biggest thing for me was to spend that time that I was back in the barracks or in the dorms being productive with it, because a lot of people, they'd get off work, they'd play video games, or they'd party and stuff like that. And then even for the first 6 months I was there, I didn't drink anything. And my big focus was on making the best out of the situation, which was going to school and getting that knocked out. So I was one step closer to that degree. So whatever situation you're in, the lesson to take away from it is to find the opportunity to think different things that you can do right now. They're going to move you closer to whatever your goals or whatever your dream is, and to actually take those first few steps and start going after it. So there we go. That's my time in Korea. Big fan of kimchi now, and bibimbap, and bulgogi, and there it is.